Hello again. Last day of my hair. I brushed it out. Look at this, how long it is. Oh gosh, I'm wearing a really bad jumper for this. So that's how long it is. Anyway, if you don't know, I did bleach the ends of it a couple years ago, but I've just looked on their website. They don't mind dyed hair as long as it's the natural colour, which is fine because the bleach has kind of faded now within my natural hair. To donate your hair, you will need to have at least 7 inches or 17 centimetres. I got this information from the Little Princess Trust's website. There's also a video on there which helps. So it has to be more than 7 inches that you want to cut off, and also typically if you have long hair like mine, it will need to be split into, much more manageable, pieces to cut off. But if it's like shorter, you can just have a ponytail and then cut it right off. Ponytails are fine, plaits are okay, but I think plaits for long hair especially would be a lot easier because it keeps the hairs together. What's unsuitable for wigs, I'm looking at the website now, is that dyed or unnatural colour of hair is not accepted, so like green or blue, but also Afro hair, they haven't been able to do that yet. They do make them, but they haven't been able to actually make any yet. No, they can't. I'm making a really bad job of this, but they can't accept Afro hair being donated, but they can make them. But you can't have dreadlocks because they can't do that because dreadlocks are just unmanageable. And they don't work with, and they can't do hair extensions either because it's not real hair, is it? But for your hair to be donated, it needs to be cleaned. It can't be greasy or oily or anything like that. You need to have it washed thoroughly and properly dried. I mean, actually properly dried. And then you have to put your dry hair into ponytails. Secure both ends with a hairband, or at least halfway down for good measure. But I guess if you're doing a plait, that you just do it at the top and the bottom. The hairdressers, if they don't know, but they probably do know, to cut above the band. Then after you've had them cut, you put them into a clear plastic bag, food bags, what you used to put sandwiches in when you were little, still do actually. So you have to put them in that. Make sure there's enough room, but it has to be a sealed bag, not a tied up one, a sealed one. And then you place that in an actual envelope, with all the details that you can send it off and everything. So that's done. And also, if you wanted to, you could fill out a form and you could get a certificate, which is, I'm going to do that because I like certificates. Certificates are always nice, especially for this, you know. Also, I'm not being sponsored for this, which is fine. It doesn't matter if you are sponsored or if you're not sponsored. The point is you're doing it. Yeah. And also, if you want yourself to be filmed while your hair is being cut, I do suggest asking the salon's permission first, because it is their salon and it is the hairdresser cutting your hair. So that's what I did this morning. I asked them, I said my appointment, I said what I was having done and why, and would it be okay if my mother, who's coming with me, to film my hair being chopped off. Would that be okay? And they said, yes, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. That's perfectly fine. Thank you for letting us know. That's perfectly fine. You can video it being cut off. That's all right. So, yay, that's okay then. So you'll be able to see my hair being chopped off. So tomorrow, 9 o'clock is my appointment, and I will not have this long hair. I don't know how long it is exactly, but I'm sure tomorrow I will measure it. I'm sure tomorrow I will measure it. But it is beautiful. I do love it. I'll miss you, hair. It's probably one of the weirdest things, like, I love you, hair. But I do, and it's lovely, and I'm going to miss it. But I can always grow it out, and then if I get to the point of, okay, I don't want super long hair anymore, I can just cut it off and donate it again. Double donation, maybe. So there we are. Yeah, okay, so that was just some short information for you, and I'll probably measure my hair tomorrow about how long it actually is, from the top of my head down to the very tip. Very excited and slightly nervous, but it's going to be okay, and I'm in professional hands, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow. I'm so weird about this, aren't I?